For this video, I asked my classmates whether they thought pro-life abortion was better for the mother's mental health versus pro-choice abortion, and what stance they personally took. Here's what they said.
I'm Shreya and I'm a freshman.
So do you think pro-life or pro-choice would lead to more health issues? Mental-wise?
I think ultimately pro-life is going to lead to more mental health issues because in that case, the mother doesn't have the choice whether she wants to have her baby, and so in an unwanted circumstance where the mother doesn't want to have the baby, but she's forced to take care of them, she might end up abandoning the child or not taking care of them properly, which can lead to issues for both the mother and the child in their futures.
So are you pro-life or pro-choice?
I think I'm pro-choice because I think that all mothers should get the chance to decide whether they want to have that child or not. I mean, it's up to them ultimately, and I think that no law should be able to define what a woman is allowed to do with her life, and I think that it's under her control and the control of the people around her, not the government.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ruchika Koala and I'm in 9th grade at CHS.
So do you think pro-life or pro-choice abortion? Which one do you think affects the mother's mental health?
I think pro-choice would affect it just because if you're going to have an abortion, you might start thinking, why did I get rid of the child? After you do it, did I still want it? Maybe new circumstances, you can't have a child anymore, something like that. And you start thinking about it more, whereas if you just have the child, you can't really think about oh, I'm not going to have it, because you wouldn't want to give up the child once you have it, most probably.
So what's your stance, pro-life or pro-choice?
Pro-choice, because although it could have more effects, I think it's up to you whether you want to get rid of the child. Let's say you're planning on doing a sports career and you get pregnant at the age of 20, then it would make it really hard for you to do something well in there. So I think you should have the choice whether you want to have the child. Also, if the child could have a possible disability that the doctor tells you about, you don't want to bring that into the life of the child and affect them long term. So I think they should have the choice, because if you don't have a choice, there's no option. But if you don't want to do it, then just don't do it, but you can have a choice.
Thank you.
My name is Mihir Shah. I'm in 9th grade.
Which one do you think is worse for the mother's mental health? Pro-life or pro-choice?
I believe pro-life is worse for the mother's health, as she would have to accept all the life the child has as it's unwanted, and even if she's not in a position to care for the baby.
Which one do you stand for?
I stand for pro-choice, as the mother has a choice of whether she wants to keep the child or not, and she knows if she's in a better position to care for it and give it a better life.
Hello, my name is Tarush Verma and I'm in 9th grade.
Which one do you think is worse for a mother's mental health, pro-life or pro-choice abortion?
I think that pro-life is worse for a mother's mental choice.
Why?
Because the consequences of having a baby that you're not prepared for can be very disastrous and pressuring on the young, unstable mothers. They might be plunged into depression or be motivated to take the life of their child or themselves.
Okay, and what stance do you have?
I have a stance of pro-choice for women.
Why?
Because I believe women should have the choice to do what they want with their bodies.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tanay Sethia and I'm in the 9th grade, and when considering abortion, I believe, I'm male, so I really don't understand the thought process of a female when they're having a kid, but I would think pro-choice would be the right option, because they're the one who are going through the pain of giving birth to the baby, and they also have to take care of them, usually, if they get abandoned sometimes.
What do you think is worse for a mother's mental health?
I would say pro-life is worse for a mother's mental health, because she didn't want to have that baby, but she had to, and then she would be stuck doing something she didn't want, and a baby should be something that you want to have. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.